Governor Greg Abbott has ordered an investigation into a South Texas hospital for allegedly engaging in birth tourism. This is Wednesday, July 8, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
We are now halfway through this week. Thanks for making the Texas Minute part of your Wednesday. A judge has ordered a company stockpiling toxic waste generated by the so-called clean energy wind industry to clean it up. More on that story just ahead. Governor Greg Abbott has directed the Texas Health and Human Services Commission to immediately investigate a South Texas hospital over allegations that it's been marketing birth packages to foreign nationals as part of an apparent birth tourism operation. In recent days, photos of a billboard in Mexico circulated widely on social media advertising birth packages on the website HaveMyBabyInTexas.com and promoting Mission Regional Medical Center. The website has since been taken offline following public backlash. Birth tourism refers to the practice of foreign nationals traveling to the United States primarily to give birth so their children receive citizenship under the 14th Amendment. The issue has drawn renewed attention following the U.S. Supreme Court's recent ruling upholding the doctrine of birthright citizenship. Earlier this year, Attorney General Ken Paxton sued a Houston-area birth tourism operation, alleging that it's helped more than 1,000 Chinese nationals travel to Texas to give birth so their children could obtain U.S. citizenship. Big Digital Energy and the energy infrastructure company 10 Net Zero have entered into a joint venture to build on a 50-acre plot of land in Hood County. The project is described as a, quote, large-scale data center campus serving artificial intelligence tenants. The site currently has about 17 megawatts of operational live power, with plans to expand to as much as 311 megawatts of potential capacity, subject to ERCOT approvals and infrastructure add-ons. Big Digital is planning additional sites in Dallas, Mustang, and South Texas. The company frames its work as being critical for national security. Hood County has been the site of multiple fights over data center development. County commissioners there have postponed action on some data center plans and outright rejected others, but it has refused to implement a moratorium on all such projects. Attorney General Ken Paxton secured a temporary injunction requiring a company accused of illegally stockpiling thousands of wind turbine blades in West Texas to stop accepting additional shipments and begin cleaning up the mess. Paxton sued the company in February, alleging it had illegally accumulated more than 3,000 discarded wind turbine blades, nacelles, and other materials at two facilities in Sweetwater in violation of Texas solid waste laws. Not only is Global Fiberglass Solutions of Texas and its affiliated companies forbidden from accepting or disposing of additional industrial or municipal solid waste, but they must begin removing the existing stockpiles within the next 180 days or face additional sanctions. 1/4 of the material must be removed within 270 days, half within 365 days, 3/4 within 460 days, and all the remaining waste within 530 days. The Texas Minute will be right back.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Messia Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
A federal appellate court has ruled that the Due Process Clause of the U.S. Constitution requires that illegal aliens be provided a bond hearing within 90 days of detainment while awaiting removal proceedings. At issue in the case was a federal statute requiring that certain illegal aliens be detained until the conclusion of removal proceedings. 3 illegal aliens sued, arguing that their detention without a bond hearing violated the Due Process Clause of the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. A district court in Texas determined that the aliens could raise a Fifth Amendment challenge to their mandatory detention without bond, ordering the immediate release of those aliens. The orders were appealed by the government. Last week, though, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in New Orleans affirmed the lower court findings. This ruling, though, affects more than just the 3 aliens in the case. The Department of Homeland Security has detained thousands of aliens under the federal statute in question, all of whom will now be entitled to a bond hearing. Notably, such hearings are only used to justify continued detention while removal proceedings continue. Should an illegal alien be released from detention, the removal proceedings will be unaffected. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Brandon Waltons, Hunter Burney, and Travis Morgan. The production duties are handled by Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.